Hello guys, welcome again to the learning process. Hello guys, welcome again to the learning process. This is the motion design live session part 2. So as you have seen in part 1, I started from the sketch. I discussed about the process of production. I show you guys all the things from the beginning. How I did the things. You guys. Now you know how I did the things inside Illustrator and how I did some research in online and how I bring my Illustrator file into the Cinema 4D for building my Cinema 4D scene. And then from the beginning to end, I build the scene by added one by one element by using very simple shape. I created this scene. Just this part, only this shape, it was pre-made. I did it before. Just I bring it into this scene. So this is also very simple way. You can made it in Illustrator and take it into your import into your scene, import as Illustrator file into your Cinema 4D scene. So also this is not very complex thing. And if you feel that you want to add more stuff on your scene, into your scene, also you can add whatever you want. Now the very important and most interesting thing is to explore lighting and material. So at first we will create our material. For this render thing I will use Redshift. But before I'm going to use the Redshift, I just try to give you guys some idea about the native renderer, native Cinema 4D render, and it's gonna be standard or physical. I don't know what it's best for you guys, but I want to try for the getting ideas how it's gonna be, how people made the things inside any 3D software. Then we will make the final version in Redshift. So let's explore. As I told you guys, this is the things, this is kind of live session, and I want to give you guys the experience, that trial and error. And we are going through the, not only me, not you guys, that those guys don't have much idea about the 3D rendering and the process, but all the extraordinary artists, all the international artist, supervisor, or big guys also are going through this way, like trial and error. Then they make the extraordinary things. But it's not like that they are start and they are getting the things extraordinary. No, it's not like that. They are making mistake and doing research, then again change his mind, then again he explore another thing, then again he tried they tried many things, and then they fix at one final stage. After that they release the things, they deliver the things to their client, and we see the things in online. But before it released, they are going through many trial and errors. So this is the process. There is no shortcut, there is no magic pill, there is nothing. You have to try and try and try and try, then you will get better. Even the things I am telling you guys, this is the thing I am also practicing right now. So my vision is to share my knowledge, my session, my practice element to the world, to the people who need this help. I know that there is many people, there is many extraordinary artists exist in the world right now who has the ability more than me. But it doesn't matter. I felt people out there also waiting for the stuff like this. So let's start with the experimentation about material and the rendering process. So we are not going to make many materials. Let's try with 2 or 3 different materials. I mean, one for the main base, one for the text, and one for the extra element. Let's make a new material. Before I start to make new material experimentation, I want to take this scene in S22. Then we will come back to R19 for the Redshift render. Even this is first time I am using this S22. Let me bring it, and I want to rename this COVID-19 S22. Okay, now COVID-19 S22. Now let's create one material. New node materials. And I want to, okay, let's play text 1, text 2. Before I started to make this thing. I want to get some reference, or I want to fix my plan, what it gonna be look like. As you have seen the original output, it's kind of this is the final output I did before. Now I am planning to explore something else. So what it's gonna be look like? Let's try something else. Okay, I want to, this is the plan. I want to make it kind of this glossy and matte. So let's start with the material first. Reference 21. Now, how many materials here? One for the base, it's white matte, two, three, four. One glass, one pink, one blue, one little dark blue. So one, two, three, four, five. Yes, I want to text one, text two, also base one, base two. Okay, text one. Text one is I want to make it this is the text one. BSDP GZX. Even I don't know about this material system. Now I will explore the things with you guys and we will experience the system together. We will learn together. This is my main tagline. We will learn together. So I don't know BSDF. I don't know what it is. BSDF type. Okay, let's maybe okay. Let's try something. Roughness. I want to add some roughness here. I want to add more intensity, maybe reflection intensity. No, sample subdivision. What it was before. Um, there is no option. Okay, let's make it 10. Let's say 5. Sampling subdivision. Roughness 1. 5. Oh, it's 100. Yeah, we have to put more 10 or 20. Okay, let's say it's 20. And text 2, I want to just duplicate this one and change, and I want to rename this one text 2. It's this little dark, little more dark. Let's say it's 50. 30. Roughness is 30. And I want to change the Beckman. No, GGX is good. Okay. This is very simple setup. I didn't take any extra node. I didn't use anything extra. Just I changed the material type from diffuse to GGX, and I put some values into the roughness. And base one also it's white. Okay, just let's make it more whitish. And I want to use this one. Yes, I want some reflection but not more. Put GGX and make it 50. I want to increase, not increase, decrease the intensity. What about the normal strength? Or is the specular? Fresnel conductor. I want to add the Fresnel here, also here. Okay, I don't want to use any extra presets. So how many? It's base 1. Also need base 2. Base 2 would be more dark. Okay, nothing else. Now I want to apply this thing to each and every element. Let's say this is the cube, but here I want to apply different thing. I want to create one more material that's kind of steel, aluminum. Aluminum, I want to use, I want to create aluminum from the beginning. Aluminum, no diffuse color. GGX, no diffuse color. intensity. Where is the I over yellow? Fresnel. Okay, this is the aluminum. Roughness 2, roughness 10. All the shapes should be aluminum. Also this cube. Now our text part. So text slice this part, and then the main text I want to put the aluminum. The grip part, the last part, I want to put this, and this part I want to use this aluminum. Text outer part, this. So text part is ready. Now I want to put here the base material. Also here this, that, and then this. Now this. What about this? Those shape. I want to put here the aluminum. So I think all the shapes getting material. So we put our material to all the shapes. Now it's time to create the lighting. This is enough for the native renderer, and we are going to use the same application. For the lighting, I want to take one area light. Before the lighting, I want to fix my camera actually. So let's take one camera. Also, you should change your project setting. For this test, I think 1280 and 720 is okay. And also you have to take care your frame rate and other setting. Okay, let me show you later. Now it's time to fix the camera. Okay, let's say this is our fixed camera, and if you want to protect your camera, just go to the camera, select your camera, click right button, and I think now for the tag, where is the camera tag? animation camera here tag, material tag, modeling mogra, others, rigging, simulation, tracker, load. What is the protect tag? Yes, rigging tag. Here is the protection. Inside the rigging tags, it has one option, protection. Now you are not able to change the camera position. So let's start with the lighting setup. Here at first I want to add one light as key light. See, the process is same for all the scene. This is our key light, and from here I want to add one fill light. And then I want to take one normal light for the top or back. See, this is the backlight. But I don't want this specular from the light. So I want to stop it, and I want to make it ambient occlusion. Also, I don't want GI illumination from the light. So this is my three light. Let's see what happened now. See, there is no, it feels very ugly. But you have to make it interesting. Where these lights come from, you have to figure out. By pressing Alt R, you are getting this region render. So you will understand where these lights come from. Let's say specular off, specular off. Three of the lights specular option is off. But still the burning area is showing in our render. Okay, let's turn on one light, two light. This burning area come from this normal light. So even though I stop specular, also we are getting the burning area. Let's change the position. This is the situation right now. So I don't want this light anymore. I want to add one more area light onto the top. But without specular. So let's see what happened now. Now we are getting our scene little clear. But I don't want my scene all the area is clear. I want only certain area of my scene are visible, rest of them are invisible. So let's try to change the camera or light position again. Remember, we will at the end we will use the Redshift. Now for getting some experience about the lighting and the situation, just I am doing the things. So no worry about the result now. It's just a testing, nothing else. So this is how it looks like. Now let's say you don't have Redshift, but you have to render your scene, okay? So how you gonna be render your scene. Now you can use one very important thing, that HDRI. So without taking any extra sky or anything else, I want to put my HDRI onto my sphere. And also I don't want this. Where is my composition tag? Render text seen by camera. Okay, let's take the HDRI. I have some HDRI, two HDRI here, so I want to use one HDRI from here. Just create one material and material. Ooh, here it has default material, gold material. Oh, great. Plastic rock wood. Let's say replaced by this one, and also replaced by that one. Now let's take one HDRI generator. Texture image. How can I bring any image? I am a image processing image. Okay, let's bring it like this. Yes, this is it. and I want to put it into my sphere. Let's see what's happened. Looks too noisy. Let's remove this light. No, I want to keep this light, but I want to make it little intensity, put 70. So let's put the physical render and fix 5. Let's see the result here. Yeah, the thing is becoming good. Yeah, this is the good sign for us. You have to try, you have to change many things, how it become good, how it works actually. It's not like that you apply something and you will get good result. It's gonna be great by putting one material, by putting one light, by changes only one settings. No, it's not like that. You have to try and build your ultimate result by doing many changes, by trying lot of things. See, before just few minutes ago, just little while ago, it was totally different. Now it's becoming a standard something. It looks nicer than before. So this is how people are go through this process to becoming good and good and good. There is no way to render something great and greater than the other people. I mean, there is no way to put or eat any magical pill and you are going to render something extraordinary. You have to try. You have to try. See, this result is um, very good. Just it was before. So now I think we can make changes also. No, I think it's good. It's fine. Just now here you have to upgrade your, I mean, you have to increase the sampling subdivision to get more sharper image, more clear image. So guys, I think you guys are getting the idea about the process of getting better and better and better. If you guys have any idea about how to get better, please, it would be great pleasure for me to hear from you guys, because believe me, there is no one outside the world that teaches me like the way I am sharing with you guys. I didn't meet any of the guys, any of the people in my entire life that uh, show me something from inside, from beyond the scenario. So the things I am sharing with you guys, this is the beyond the graphics, beyond the scenario. Now I want to move to the next phase. It's Redshift. So let's move to the Redshift. First of all, let me show you the things I did inside Redshift. Then we will start from the beginning. See the result here, the IPR Redshift preview render. I used 4 materials. The first of all, I used one for text, one for the outer circle, I mean the extra element here and there, and one of its goldish, grungy, little bit less bump. This is outer circle 1, outer circle 2. This and that, those are very similar to each other, but it has little bit difference. So let me show you from the beginning. First thing is, I want to show you about the texture node, what actually I used inside the node. Let's close the IPR. I didn't use, those guys are knows about the Redshift material. It's okay. Those are not familiar to the Redshift renderer. Only for them. See, it's very simple setup. I used one texture on the bump channel. I used another texture on the rough reflection roughness. If you see the result here, it has some kind of bump. The sketches I used on the bump channel. See, this metal dot it sketch I used in the bump channel, and that not this one actually, this sketch image actually I used in the bump channel to get some dark shader, and also I used color splitter to make the separate from the white background alpha. Now let me show you the things from the beginning. You have to create your material. Go to the create redshift material, normal material, and then texture node, import your sketch. I want to add another color splitter. Overall bump here. Now I got only the black shape. If I apply it to one of my meshes, see, I got only the sketches as but you have to do another things to get the bump map input here. See, now we got only the bump and rest of the area is plain. Now I want to copy this thing and I want to add it to the rough and roughness, reflection roughness. Here I want to use color correct node. Input overall reflection roughness. So for the gold material, now we are using gold material, GOLD, gold. For the gold material, we don't need any color. And here you have to add metalness. The color should be what was the value? I forgot it. Let me check the value I added here. No, it's already here. See the metalness 40, 50, 100. 40, 50, 100. 40, 50, 100. So one of our gold material is ready. But you are not seeing the gold yet, right? Because we are not using any lights or anything right now. So we are going to use experiment light after we making the material. Second thing is we have to make another material for our metal. See here we use metal texture. So let me create this material also from the beginning. This is our aluminum texture. Just let me close this thing. For any kind of metal you have to remove your diffuse color. So I remove my diffuse color. Now take the texture node, add it to the roughness channel, and you have to select your for doing some changes on your texture. You need to use some color correct node here. See, by changing gamma and contrast, I want to add 1 and 0.5. Before fixing the values, let me check what I used here. It's 1 and point something, point 0.5. Yes, 1 and point 0.5 actually. So it doesn't matter what kind of value I put here. The process I am showing here, you are also free to explore your thoughts and the things you want to build. Even I'm not master of the node system material, just I am showing and I am sharing my process and my thoughts with you guys, and I think it would be uh, help for you guys. So if you have any question, if you feel um, something I can explore on my work, you can tell me anything. So what's next? Now I want to apply all the aluminum to my outer circle. Oh, sorry, not here. What's this here? Shape. This is also a shape cube. What's this? Oh, here. Okay, great. Also, I want to add the metal to the atom array, and the floor of my text. No, here I want to add this aluminum, and this is the normal gold. Also, this is, and this one is metal text. So I don't want the same gold texture here and the text also. This is why I want to change the gold text here. Let me apply first slice text, main text here. See what's this? Yes, this is also gold. So I applied all the materials in my text. On my text I have only some of the elements left to add. Also I want this one less bump here and there. As you see, I at the end I added some extra cube, nothing else, it's just a cube. I want to copy those cube here. Here. This is our old material. Okay. Let him stay here. And I want to apply the same text, same gold here. There is most important thing is, see here, it has kind of extra element on the bump channel. So I made it inside the Illustrator and I took it as a texture on my Cinema 4D and I added into the bump channel. Before I show you the things, let me apply the gold one, gold 2. Gold one is, I want to apply the gold one outside and gold. Okay, I want to apply the gold one here, gold 2 outside and gold one inside. Here I want to apply the aluminum 1, 2. What about this? Let's apply the aluminum. Also here I want to apply aluminum. So only one thing is left here. Put the gold one here. So everything is now, we applied everything here. What's this? I don't want this shape gold. This shape should be aluminum. I mean the metal text. So now I want to see the result. See the result here without any lights, anything. So set your render preview here. Now you have to add lights and the other things. So before you add the lights, let's create the camera first. And as you have seen, I changed the outer circle little bit different way. I mean I rotate that circle. See the result here. I rotate the outer circle here maybe 45 degree. So let me change the outer circle 45 degree. It's kind of like this. So okay, let's put 25. And if you have any idea about the rule of third, it's great. Otherwise, let me explain you a little bit about the rule of third. Rule of third is the rule of thirds is the rules for the composition, any composition framing. So inside the camera coordinate system, you have the composition section, and when you enable the grid and triangle and everything, you will get some extra lines on screen. See, let me turn off this. There is nothing. After I turn off grid and triangles, I got the lines that shows the grid. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Now your frame, my frame is 1920 by 1080. So all the frame is divided by three section from each and from vertically and horizontally. See, horizontally it's three part divided by three same, and horizontally it's also same. So now I know the center of my frame, I know the corner of my frame, everything I can see on screen. So it helps me a lot to fix my position, camera position and the things. So you are seeing the bump, it's very high. So we will change the bump, but before changing the bump, let me add some lights here. As I told you guys, as I showed you inside the one tutorial about the Redshift render, I didn't show you many things. Even I don't know about so many things. I know a little bit about the render and the process and the things I am talking about now. I am trying to learn. I try to improve myself every single day. So this is why I am sharing my knowledge to improve myself. I'm not a teacher or anything else. Okay, let me take one area light first. This is our area light, and I want to add this area light on top of it. See, if you see the lights here, most of the area is dark, only the center is little bit brighter. So here you have to very careful about the lighting. Now we are seeing very nice shape, very nice texture here. So you have to experiment the things regarding to your choice. See, the COVID-19 is now visible. Yeah, I like this result. But the bump channel is very high. So almost all the outer side is dark. But yeah, we want little bit dark, but not too much. This is why you have to copy the light and do some adjustment. For this thing I used mesh light here. See the shape, I added mesh. I want to take one shape here. I use this shape as light. See, now the scenario is totally different. Redshift IPR. See here, it's a four view. One is perspective, top, front, right. Now if I select the front, my Redshift IPR views also change. But I want to keep my perspective all the times, whatever I go, whatever it is. So let's back to the perspective channel and see the log. Now, wherever you move, still you are on perspective mode. See, the result is becoming good and good. Now this time to increase, no, not increase, decrease the bump. Here, this is our bump channel. I want to less the bump channel here. See, 0.2, 0.3. Let me put the 0.2. Also 2.2. I want to make it less. Also 0.2. I think the result is pretty good. Now for the text, gold text, also you have to decrease the bump. See, the result is little bit better, not little bit better, it's very nice now. So what else is missing? The only one thing is missing, the extra texture. See, this and that. For this thing, let me show you the texture I made inside the Illustrator. Texture. See the round texture? It's nothing. I just make it inside the Illustrator and I put some extra bump here. Nothing else. So I think now I want to remove the outer bump because already I got very nice shape, very nice bump result. Okay, gold. Okay, let me copy the another one. Gold circle. For this thing, it's very good if you have any idea, if you know about the UV, it's very good for any kind of texturing. But if you don't have any idea about the UV map, and if you are like me, also I don't know about the UV inside the Cinema 4D. But now the interesting thing is, before S22 released, I felt that why their UV system is very complex. The good news is nowadays the release S22, they make it very simple and it's become very easy for me. Actually, I felt that it's very good for any kind of beginner to understand, to knows about the UVs. So maybe um, near future I am going to share with you guys about the UV and the things I will learn, or I'm going to explore. So for now, let me share the process I did here for using the extra texture. As I used here the sketch map, instead of I used instead of this one, I want to take that one, and without any color splitter. So if you apply this thing to your mesh, let's see what happened here. See, this is, it looks very weird. It looks very weird. But you can fix it very easily. Don't no worries about this thing. You can fix it very easily. Just go to the UV coordinate system. What about the cubic? And projection, change the projection system and change the value. I don't know what it was. 40, 45, 45, and you have to change the position. Maybe it's more, 65, 65. Seventy-five, 75. See, now it looks fine. This area and that area is looks very good. Also, I applied the same thing on this one, this and that. Just I copied the things here. This one is small and this one is bigger, so you have to readjust your projection system. Also here, no, you have to make it more bigger. Actually, this is how I adjust it. Here you have to take care of everything. Okay, what see now it's almost fine here and there, here, here and there. So this is how I did the things inside the Cinema 4D using Redshift. So let's back to the main frame. Now it's totally fine, and it's up to you how you want to see your scene by changing lights and everything. This is how I did the things inside the Cinema 4D. If you guys have any question or anything else, you can ask me anytime. And the last thing is the depth of field. For depth of field, you need to take care two things. One is your focus point. One, you have to enable your depth of field option. So by selecting camera tag, Redshift camera tag, go to the bouquet, enable, and for the now see now it's blurry. Now my scene is looks blurry, but you have to take care about your focus point. So I just took one null and let's rename this focus, 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 and you have to put this thing to your focus object. This is my focus object. Now see, now it's becoming clear, the center is becoming clear, and I want to make it more blurry, 2 and 5, 10. Now it's up to you, the amount of blur you want, you can make it increase or decrease. It's totally depend on your taste and anything else. And the rest of the things I did inside the After Effects. So inside the After Effects, actually I didn't do uh, many things. Just I add one two layers. Actually here it's some particles, and for getting some extra glow I added 2 or 3 extra layers. Let me show you what actually I, this one is COVID-19 live MAT material. Yes, this one I like more than that one I did before. So I want to see, this is how actually you are getting better and better. Before I did this one, I didn't actually explore many things inside the Redshift, inside the roughness or the inside about the materials. First time I was totally nervous how actually I will make the things happen. Now by doing and making the tutorials also I learned many things. So this is actually my intention to getting better, to sharing my knowledge. So let me show you what actually I did inside the After Effects. Okay, let's close the Cinema 4D motion design live session. See how many version I did here. At first I tried Octane, and then I changed my mind to do the things inside the Cinema 4D and using Redshift. And this is how the final result you guys are seeing here. Let me show you the things I did here. See, this is the raw image. I just add some extra layers. First thing is adjustment, and then the background, particle, wash plate 1. See, the plate it's becoming more alive. This is 2, 3, and the 4. See, the particle layer is 1 and 2. If I turn off both layer, there is no dust, no depth, but I want some depth on my frame. This is why I added some extra particle here. So inside the After Effects, I didn't do anything extra. It's very simple. So guys, I think you guys are understand what actually I did here inside the from the beginning to end. My plan was to show you the process of doing the professional work, and I worked hard to make the things as much as I can. So if I getting feedback from you guys, it would be more inspirational for me to move forward. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thanks again.